Hi everyone. Have you ever wondered how a hacker manages to control thousands of computers across the globe simultaneously? Or how a piece of malware knows exactly which file to steal once it gets inside a network? The secret is something called command and control, or C2. In the world of cybersecurity, a C2 center is the brain or headquarters of a cyber attack. Without it, malware is just a silent, dormant file. But with a C2 connection, it becomes a dangerous, remote-controlled tool. Today, we're going to break down how this infrastructure works, the different types of C2, and real-world examples that changed history. A C2 operation isn't a one-time event, it's a life cycle. Let's break it down into 4 simple stages. First, infection. This is the entry point. It happens through a phishing link, a malicious download, or by exploiting a software bug. Second, the callback, or beaconing. Once the malware is inside, it doesn't just start attacking. It phones home. It sends a tiny signal, called a beacon, to the attacker's server saying, "I'm in." What's next? Third, command execution. This is where the hacker takes the wheel. Through their C2 interface, they send specific orders, like search for passwords, record the screen, or spread to the next computer on the network. And finally, action and exfiltration. The infected device does the dirty work. If the goal is data theft, the device packages your sensitive files and sends them back to the C2 server. This is called data exfiltration. Now, hackers don't want their headquarters to be found, so they use different structures to hide. The most basic is centralized. One server talks to all infected devices. It's easy to manage, but if defenders block that one IP address, the entire attack dies. To solve this, advanced hackers use peer-to-peer. Here, there is no single brain. Instead, infected computers talk to each other, passing instructions down the line like a game of telephone. This makes it incredibly hard for authorities to shut it down. The most modern approach? Cloud-based C2. Attackers hide their commands inside legitimate services like Discord, GitHub, or Google Drive. Since most companies use these services for work, the malicious traffic blends right in with your daily emails and file sharing. Let's look at some real-world examples. Remember the Mirai botnet in 2016? It hijacked hundreds of thousands of smart devices, like webcams and routers. Its C2 center coordinated all those devices to flood the internet with traffic, taking down giants like Netflix and Twitter. Then there's Emotet. This was a malware-as-a-service operation. Its massive C2 infrastructure was used to drop other dangerous viruses, like ransomware, into corporate networks for years. More recently, groups like APT29, linked to international espionage, have been using Google Drive as their C2. By storing commands in a simple Google Doc, they bypass traditional firewalls because, let's face it, no company is going to block Google Drive. So, how do we stop the brain of the attack? Security teams use DNS filtering to block known malicious domains and AI-driven behavioral analysis to spot the heartbeat of a beaconing malware. If we can cut the line between the malware and the C2 server, the attack is neutralized. Cybersecurity is an ongoing game of cat and mouse. Understanding the C2 infrastructure is the first step in staying ahead. If you found this breakdown helpful, let me know. Would you like me to explain domain generation algorithms? The clever trick hackers use to create thousands of fake domains to hide their C2 servers? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more tech insights. See you in the next video.